You know, I don't know why, but whenever I turn the camera on, it starts getting hot because I'm getting nervous. Like, stop looking at me, stop staring at me, like for real. Like, but I've been sitting here for the last 20 minutes trying to decipher how do I want to start it, and also trying to come up with a name for this podcast that I'm starting. Hey, hey. But hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Um, it's the first episode of a podcast that I'm starting. Like I said, I don't necessarily know a name for it. I haven't really thought too much about it, but I was thinking hot and bothered. I was thinking sexy and hot. I was thinking sexy, hot and sexy girl. I was thinking, um, hot and red, hot and girl. Look, I was thinking the couch girl. I was thinking talk that talk. There was so much I was thinking about, but I was like, we're gonna figure all that out. We're gonna figure all that out by the time the episode comes out, and you'll have a name. This podcast will have a name by next episode. Anyways, it's the first episode of a podcast. I was like, girl, a podcast would be the easiest thing for me to do because, girl, life is not going. Yeah, I don't need my job to be the only thing I'm doing for my future. So we're gonna have to, yeah. So I have some things I'm gonna talk about right here. But this is just like the introduction to the podcast. So don't expect no like harsh topics. Don't expect no like no tears, no anger, like, cause this is just the first episode. So basically what the podcast is gonna be about is literally any and everything. We're gonna talk about everything from school to my personal life to relationships to music and media and pop culture, and we're gonna be talking about literally just about anything and everything. But this is just an introduction episode to the podcast and to me. In all honesty, I'm not very consistent, but I'm trying to be. So we're going to push for every Saturday, but I don't know how true that is going to be. It is currently Thursday. So, like I said, we're going to push for every Saturday. We're going to try at least. So hopefully we can get the ball rolling, and then, yeah. So like I said, this is an introduction video to me, to myself, to, yeah. So I'm going to introduce myself. Hi guys, my name is Charles, or formerly known as Charli Regina Ray, as my page says so. You can follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I'll put that right here. Hey, go follow the queen. Hey. But yeah. So y'all do that. Now I'm going to explain the Charli Regina Ray name and where it came from and how it came to be. Because, girl, I had so many stage names and, handles or whatever. I had so many. But I think I'm, like, kind of, like, good with this one. I think I'm going to, like, keep this one for a while. I've had names like Killer Doll, X Doll, Reggie Ray. There was one point I was like, girl, I'm just gonna keep the name Charles. Like, but I was like, I feel like keeping, names like that just don't represent me, who I am. So I'm going to explain to you where I get the name Charli Regina Ray from. Charli Regina Ray is basically just my name, but my first name is Charles, but I just shortened it to Charlie. And instead of being regular like Charlie, I took the E out of it. And I just feel like Charlie is such a gender neutral name that I feel like it just fits me best. And then Regina is a shorter version. I say shorter version, but it's basically just 2 letters off of my middle name. So yeah, and then Ray is a shorter version of my last name. Well, the first 3 letters of my last name. So Charli Regina Ray. Very simple. And I was like, I love it. And for some reason, it has a ring to it. If you don't hear the ring, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. You better find the ring. Like I was saying, for my goal for this show is, as the episodes progress, you will know and learn more and more about me as a person, as a character, as you will know me how my friends know me. Because like I said in the beginning, like, it's getting hot. Like, turn the camera on make me nervous. And mind you, I'm staring at a camera. I'm not even talking to people. I'm staring at a camera. But I'm so nervous right now. But yeah, you just have to learn how to be. You have to learn how to be yourself. Now let's talk pronouns. Oh, because I feel like a lot of people kind of like question it without questioning it. Guys, my pronouns are he, him, she, her. I am bi-gender. Those two, gender and sexuality, are two different things. I am gay. I like boys. But I am bi-gender. Not to be confused with gender fluid. Gender fluid is when someone identifies as two or more genders, but switch between them depending on how they feel or dress on each day. I am bi-gender, meaning I identify as two genders every single day, sun up to sundown. So I identify as male and female, he, him, she, her. So whenever people be like, oh, you're a man, thank you. But I'm also a woman. I'm a woman. Like, make sure that's I'm a woman. We can save the man part for later, but I'm a woman. I'm a woman. Yeah, let's find it. But no, like, seriously, I identify as both. So whenever I'm at work and people be like, oh, yes, ma'am, or yes, sir, I don't really get hurt by it. Like, my coworkers, they'll laugh at it, be like, oh, she just called you ma'am. I was like, thank God, that mean I'm doing something right. Like when they be like, oh, yes, ma'am, they be like, that person just called you ma'am. I know that mean I'm doing something right. I'm doing something correct. Oh my God. So like when people say, oh, yes, ma'am, yes, sir, it doesn't bother me because I'm the queen and the king, I'm just everything in between, like king, queen, monarch, I'm all of that. But yeah, a little bit more. I'm 19, currently 19. My birthday is November 1st. I'll be 20 this year. Yo, life is moving fast because I'll be 20 this year. I'll be 20 this year. No. I'll be 20 this year and life is hitting me like a wrecking ball or whatever Miley said. Cause girl, I work a regular job, minimum wage. Girl, I can't do that forever. I'm gonna have to get into it. But like I said earlier, I'm only doing a podcast because this is literally one of the many things that I wanted to start doing, and I was like a podcast would be the easiest thing. Because yes, y'all will get vlogs out of me, y'all will get this and this and out of me, but that's not a consistent thing that you'll be getting out of me because girl, I don't go nowhere. I don't go nowhere. So I can't give you, I don't go nowhere. I go to work and I come home, literally. But a podcast is something I can just sit down and talk to the camera. It's not that hard for me. So yeah, and I'm sorry y'all, but if I keep touching my hair it's because I'm nervous and it's getting hot and y'all making me nervous. Like, y'all making me nervous. But no, yeah, it's my anxiety is making me touch my hair too much. But yeah. But like I said, I'm only doing a podcast because this is one of the plethora of things I want to do. I want to get back into painting, which I'll probably make some videos about that, or make, on some episodes, start showing off my drawings and my paintings and stuff like that. I want to get into music. I want to get into acting. I want to get into modeling. I want to get into dancing. Like, girl, there's so much I want to do. I want to become an influencer. I want to influence people to be better. I want to tell the world my opinions, even though they don't want it. But there's just so much I want to do with my life. And I feel like this is the first step. But like I said, the podcast is the easiest thing we can do right now. So, yeah. And I know this video was short. Or this episode was short. But like I said, this is only the first episode. This was just an introduction episode. Trust me, there'll be more episodes to come. I'm talking next episode. Next episode, I'm planning on talking about school life and giving school advice. I'm planning on talking about trauma, relationships, whether that be friendships or romantic ones, friends with benefit. But yeah, this, like I said, this is only the first episode. If you guys have any more episode ideas I could talk about or things I could talk about, just hit me up, comment, text me on Instagram, DM me or whatever. Cause girl, I text back fast unless I'm asleep or at work. But other than that, girl, I text back fast. No shade. No shade. I'll see you guys in the next episode. I really do hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I'm sorry that it was short. But this is just the pilot. This is just the first episode. This is just an introduction to me. So I hope you guys, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this episode of this podcast. Which, like I said, you guys will have a name. This podcast will have a name by the time I post this or by the next episode. Like I said, but yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. No shade. Bye guys.